Now, I wanted to end the video off with this because I wanted to let my subscribers know. Because if you're still watching this video, that means you're a loyal subscriber. And you being a loyal subscriber means that you are about to be a part of the on-running joke that I'm going to have on YouTube. Give me some. This camera makes me look crusty. I look so good in real life. I look crusty as hell on this camera. What's up, all my tops, bottoms, and girls of the world? Kenneth here, and I am back for another video. Please excuse my crustiness, for we are about to start getting ready. About to do a get ready with me, but this is a different type of get ready with me because I am going to be using products that I hate. If you missed that video of all the products that I hate, I'll list it down below, and it'll probably pop up in the corner or something. But I made a video of products that I hate, and a couple of you guys requested that I do a video doing my makeup with products that I hate. But I'm gonna try to make these products really work, okay? I'm gonna try to make these products work. And not only that, but I'm gonna be answering some questions. I posted a Q&A thing on freaking Instagram, and a lot of questions are coming in, so we're going to answer a few questions as we go along with doing my makeup. If this is your first time watching me, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you please give me a big thumbs up. Everybody, make sure your notifications are on. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Heflawless. But we're going to jump directly into this. If I don't get to all the questions, I'm just going to make another video doing a Q&A, so that's that. First product that I didn't really like are these two primers. We're going to do the Milk Make Blur Stick, and then also the Marc Jacobs primer. I don't like these primers, but I'm going to give them a chance today. Let's see what people is asking on the Instagram day. Girl, somebody just asked me, how was your day today? You know, my day is very good. I spent a couple hours of my day today actually watching this new series on Netflix called 13 Reasons Why. Oh, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, it got something to do with 13 Reasons. Y'all, that show is really good, girl. I'm kind of shook. When I had first got this blur stick, the way I use it, I just went like this. Okay, so I'm doing something different. Okay, we're going to try to make this work. The reason I don't like this is because it always breaks down my foundations and stuff. We're going to try to make this work. We just go warm it up in a, with the fingers. You need some human warmth, and put it... Texting me while I'm recording. The next question was, if you had to be a celebrity for a day, who would you be? If I had to be a celebrity for a day, we're using the Marc Jacobs primer. If I had to be a celebrity for a day, I always say I probably would have to be either Tiana Taylor, because her husband fine, and then I just want to know what it is to have a body like that. Okay, not that I'm, I like my body, but Tiana Taylor's body is just sickening. I would either have to be Tiana or Rihanna. For obvious reasons. Rihanna is such a fun person. Like, for real. I would say Beyonce, but I don't necessarily want to be Beyonce. But Beyonce is like my favorite artist ever. I mean, I can't be Beyonce to know what it is to have as much money as that woman got and be as sickening as she is. But that's really it, I think. I feel like I would probably kind of want to be Kylie Jenner too, because she just seems like, I like Kylie. I really do like Kylie Jenner. I do. So that primer got me looking like a little grease ball or whatever. Okay, sis. I'm about to go in and color correct, I suppose. This is a product that I actually like. This is the Sephora concealer in the color medium melon. Mark Rayvon asked me, what are some of your passions and talents outside of YouTube? So for those of you who do not know, I actually went to school for fashion design, or changed my major to fashion merchandising instead. But I haven't finished school yet. I really haven't. And I don't know if I will finish school. I might. I don't know. We'll see. That's what I went to school for. I did like 2 years and then it was a wrap. I was like, okay, girl. School isn't really for everybody, but I guess you could say that fashion. I'm just let my phone ring. Because if I don't respond to you, that means that I'm doing something very important. My subscribers are very important. I mean, it's ringing on the laptop. It's ringing on my phone. I'll text you back momentarily. Back to what I was saying. But I guess fashion is one of my passions, along with fashion being one of my passions. Makeup is one of my passions. But you said outside of YouTube. I mean, makeup outside of YouTube. I really know a lot about makeup, and I feel like I need to start displaying that I know a lot more about makeup than a lot of people. But makeup is one of my passions. Anything artsy, like I'm an artsy person. Like I'm a very creative person. Yeah. So the foundation that I'm using today that I don't really like is this Sephora 10-hour wear perfection foundation. Okay. Ugh. This stuff, I don't know why I didn't like this stuff. I think it was too dry for my skin. I know it's too dark for me, so we gonna mix in a lighter concealer just to make sure we get my color, girl, because we is not trying to look all... So because this concealer was more dry, and I think to make it work, I'm going to take some Cover FX drops in Rose Gold, or this might be Candlelight, I don't know. And we're just going to drop some of that in there. I know this will make this foundation work. I know it will. Somebody asked me, have I ever been with a white boy? Okay, I understand your question and things like that, but why is that a question? Why is that a question? I mean, I understand why people ask stuff like that, but I kind of don't like when people ask stuff like that. Reason being, I feel like that comes from closed-minded people. Like, you could be attracted to whoever you want to be attracted to. I think I'm going to like this foundation this time around. I feel like you could be attracted to whoever you want. Why is that a question? I feel like that's a stupid question. I understand why people ask. Trust me and believe. Trust and believe me. I understand why people ask. But I don't know why that's a question. Like, have you ever been with a white boy? Yeah, I have. But why is it a question? Ask yourself that. Like, I want everybody at home to ask, why do people ask stuff like that? Like, that's a serious question. Like, why does it matter? Why does it matter? Am I not supposed to be with a white boy just because of somebody, the color of their skin? Like, that's what I think of when I get that question. I think that's a stupid question. I really think that's a stupid question. I think I might like this foundation today. Now that I mix something in with it. And I don't think it's going to be like super duper dry today. Okay, not completely my color, but it will work. I like this foundation now that I mixed some drops in with it, okay? I do. Let me blend this out. See, the thing about some products, I feel like it's always a way to make some of them work, you guys. I looked glazed, don't I? I look delectable. This question was, what has been the best date you ever been on? That's a good question because I don't know what's the best date that I've ever been on. Let me think about this. I'm not sure. It's about to sound hella basic, but the best date I ever been on, honestly and truly... Let's see. The best date that I've ever been on was to the movie theater. I mean, we had a good night. We went out to dinner where I was only allowed to eat a salad because I was going to get fucked later on that night. Not that a salad is good for that. It's not. But yeah, I didn't eat anything too heavy is what I'm trying to say. You got to know your body sits. After we went out to dinner, we went to go see a movie. He bought me popcorn. I mean, he paid for everything the whole night. And we went back to his place. We actually chilled. We watched another movie that we didn't continue watching because we ended up fucking during the movie. But I feel like that was the best date just because it was a cute night with somebody that I had a little crush on for the longest. And the dick was actually decent. It was actually decent. That was the best date that I've been on, I feel like, which is kind of sad. Or probably the best date that I've ever been on, it was with my ex-boyfriend when we had told each other we loved each other just because it was a very memorable moment in my life or whatever, right? Quick story time. So me and him were doing the do one particular night, right? And the thing with me and him is that we would always get it in before we would always get it in before we went out to eat and stuff for obvious reasons. All my girls out there know what's up. All my bottoms of the world. All my gay guys, they know what's up. So we would always get it in like, you know, a real cute round before we went out. And while we were getting it in this particular time, he, in the middle of us like having sex, he was like, I love you. And I was like, I didn't respond to him. And the first time he said that, I was just like, okay. But then he said it again, and I was like, what'd you say? And then he was like, never mind. And I was like, okay, so we get done doing whatever we was going to do. You know, we don't love these niggas. I don't, at the moment, because it was like 2 hours later, I actually told him I love you. You about to hear a story. So after we get done, you know, we're getting dressed again. We're getting ready to actually go out now. And as we're getting dressed, pause. Pause. I'm about to use this Becca concealer. Y'all really don't like this concealer. I really don't. But we're gonna give it another try. We're gonna give it another try. Back to the story. So after we had got doing what we do, this is not light enough to be a highlight. It's okay. We ain't even got to highlight this stuff today. It's okay. But after we got done doing what we do, we put our clothes on. Okay. And we went out. So we went out, and the whole time, we was out. We went to go to a restaurant. We stopped by one of his friends' house and stuff. The whole time it was really, really awkward because he had just said, "I love you." And this was big. This was really big. Don't ask me why it was so dramatic. Probably because it was two gay dudes. And, dudes is dramatic, or gay dudes is real dramatic. And me and my ex is super duper dramatic. Like, he was mellow dramatic, but he was very dramatic. And y'all know I'm dramatic as shit. Okay, I got a different color because this color is not going to work. I'm sorry. It's not going to work. But so, as we're out, it's really awkward because this was huge and he had just said it, and you could tell that he didn't know, like, if he was supposed to say it yet, etc. But, I came around and I made it more comfortable. We were at a dinner table, and while we were at the dinner table, I thought about it longer hard. He had got up and went to the bathroom. And this was a cute dinner. It was a cute dinner, bitch. It was cute. It was like a candlelight dinner. It was all kind of couples around us and business people that clearly had got off of work late, came out for drinks. It was a cute situation. So we're at dinner, and, we hold hands, and I'm like, do I love him? I really think I love him. So we go. Valet had came. That's how cute the dinner was. Valet had came. This was in Houston. Valet had came, and Valet had gave him his car. We got in the car. And y'all, this was actually cute. It's actually cute. We get in the car. And this was around the time Beyonce's 4 era. And 4 was on. 4 was playing. Y'all know 4 was this was probably why that was one of my favorite Beyonce albums. This was one of Beyonce's most rawest albums, full of ballads and stuff. And it was ballads playing. And here I am in the car, just thinking hard and long, girl. Like, do I really love you? So, oh my God. We sit in the car, and I miss you. I thought that things like this get better with time, but I still need you. Why is that? Y'all thought I was gonna really sing for y'all. That song came on, and he had the radio on blast. So I reached to the, little turntable knob, the turn the music down. I turned the music down. I said, do. And he was like, why you turning the music down? Because we was jamming. Okay, Beyonce was our girl. Beyonce is his girl. Y'all know Beyonce is my mama. We're jamming, and out of nowhere, I'm like, love you. And he was like, oh, okay. Love you too. And I turned the music back up. I'm a very awkward person in a situation like that. I turned the music back up because I didn't want, after he said, I love you too, that was it. I just love, I'm not supposed to love these niggas. And I just said, I love them. Oh my God. He turned the music back down. He was like, why are you making it awkward? Because I'm an awkward person. He was like, it's okay. He was like, I got you. I was like, okay. I'm about to cry. I was like, okay. Turn the music back up. And he held my hand the whole time home. It was really, really cute. And he, when dudes put their hands on the thighs or whatever, it was in between positions. We was holding hands. His hand was on my thigh and stuff. I was a juicy bitch back then. Still juicy, but I was real juicy. So it was a lot of thigh to grab on too. But it was cute. And that was actually probably the cutest date ever. I like the simple things in life. I don't like all that complicated shit. Nigga, just take me out to go see a movie, girl. Let's go out to dinner after we fuck. So now I'm gonna go set it. I'm actually just about to use some setting powder that I always use. This is the RCMA No Color Setting Powder. Girl, y'all done got a little cute story time in this and stuff. We're just gonna go set the places that we highlighted. Like this. Okay, the next question is, you've spoken about your mother, but rarely. If at all, about your father. Do you have a relationship with him? And if so, what is it like? Okay, that's a good question. My relationship with my mother and my father. So before we get into this question, the palette that I'm using to bronze on my face and stuff is a Sephora Contour palette. Now, this palette, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I don't hate it. But I'm going to use it today just because I don't have like a specific bronze or anything that I really hate. I'm going to go into this color to bronze, these two right here, and then I'm gonna go back and deepen my face with this one. But let's talk about my mama and my father. So a lot of you guys always have questions when it comes to my parents, right? And I feel like I need to explain my family dynamic a little bit more for those of you who do not understand. Now, if you're a loyal subscriber, you may very so understand. But when it came to my family, actually, I'm doing this, but I gotta do something before I do this one. So I actually am supposed to be using this because this was a product that I hate, but I know I don't like baking with this product. I'm sorry, y'all, I just interrupted. It was about to get juicy. So for this product today, I'm gonna actually just take it and set it all over my face instead of baking with it, because when I bake with it, it was horrible. This is the Becca setting powder, this bullshit that nobody likes at all. I found out that nobody really likes this on YouTube. My family dynamic, nobody in my family really gets is really close. We get along, but nobody is super duper close. So that, on top of me being gay and how a lot of people in the Black community still don't understand, you know, people being gay and stuff, especially when I was growing up, people didn't understand it at all. But not that I'm super old, but I grew up in that period, like right before being gay was more accepted. With my parents, they didn't understand that. And on top of that, my family dynamic was already fucked up anyways. So it's not that my relationship with my parents is not like non-existent. I mean, it's non-existent, but it's, how can I put this? My relationship with my parents is non-existent for a few things. And it's not like I won't talk to them, because if they call me, I'm gonna pick up the phone, you know. But we don't have a relationship. I still don't like this powder. Y'all, I still don't like this powder. I don't know how I was supposed to make this shit work. I don't like this powder at all. This just ruined my makeup. Y'all probably can't tell, but it ruined my makeup. Long story short, the situation with my parents is that they didn't necessarily know how to be parents. And on top of that, they didn't understand me being gay. So there were certain things that I grew up hearing about myself and about my sexuality and stuff like that. Because I know a lot of you always ask me, like, Kenneth, what's up with your parents and stuff like this? We just don't have a relationship. Like, and me being gay added to us not having a relationship, because me being gay added problems that other people, like my little brother and my little brother didn't have to deal with and stuff like that. Understand? Okay, next question. I could get deeper later on, but I don't want to get deeper right now. What was your original purpose for starting a YouTube channel? That's a cute question. So I started YouTube as a little cute hobby. The main reason I started YouTube is because people always ask me, like, Kenneth, like, I need to know how to do my brows and stuff like that, which is why my first video on YouTube ever was what video was it? It was my eyebrow routine, and it's private now, but that was my first video. That was my original purpose, just to have fun and stuff. And then I blew up and I was like, oh girl, it's people that love my ass and shit. Girl, people always love me, because everywhere I go, people love me. I'm that bitch off of YouTube and on YouTube. Thank you very much. Okay. Unlike a lot of YouTubers, no shade, all team. When I say unlike a lot of YouTubers, y'all don't let these hoes on the internet fool y'all. Reason being, because a lot of these bitches that act like they the shit on the internet, and they treat people a certain way because they feel like they're the shit on the internet. They ain't shit in real life. They ain't never gonna be shit in real life. And it's not that they not shit in real life. Like, it's okay to not be shit in real life. I'm not saying that you have to be, an important bitch in real life and you have to get along with everybody in real life. But when you turn to the internet and you get popping on the internet, and all of a sudden you better than everybody because of your following, and you've let your followers and stuff validate you as a person, I'm sorry, boo-boo, but that's when I have to call you out on your bullshit. There's a lot of bitches that act like they better than people, and they ain't shit in real life. Like, now that you have a following, you're shit. If that's what made you something. Like, sis, I know we live in a day and age which, where, a following and stuff is everything, I guess. It's as sad as it sounds, it's the truth. I know we live in that day and age, but my good says, you ain't better than nobody, because in real life, you ain't shit. Point blank, period. And I always feel a type of way about bitches that look down on people just because they have a larger following. They treat people different because they have a larger following. But in life, they are not that bitch. They can talk to a camera, but since they can't talk to a person, okay, they're not genuine in real life. They're genuine with their camera, though, girl, because nobody else is in the room. But you want to treat people like they're worse than you. Okay, girl. No shade. All tea. That was no shade. That was all tea. Because it's the truth. A lot of these bitches whack as shit. Kenny's always been a bitch. Even when bitches didn't like me, they still like me in real life. I'm too real for this internet shit. But I've learned to not say anything. I've learned to just keep it rolling and just live your life. And that's why I try to teach my little Ken dolls and stuff. Just keep it rolling. Live your life. Fuck what haters have to say about you. Fuck what anybody has to say about you. Shit, fuck what I have to say about you if I'm talking about you. Fuck what I have to say. Just live your life. If people just live their life, it'll be a better world. Yo, my face actually looks pretty good today. That's crazy because I'm using shit that I don't like. Okay, so let's do the eyes and let's answer some more questions. Before we get into the rest of the questions, let's talk about my eyeshadow very quickly. I'm using products that I don't like, so I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighters. Now, I don't like these as highlighters, and I'm going to try them as highlighters in a few, but I do like these as eyeshadow, so I'm going to be using this on my eyes today. The next question, has someone ever confronted you about mentioning them during one of your story times? Girl, all the time. I actually made a video about this, story times that got me in trouble. Most of the times, I feel like I told y'all this before. Yeah, because I made a video about it. Most of the times, like during my story times, I contact people about to make a story time about them, just because I feel like it's right, because I don't want nobody ever to run across the video and be like, this bitch still talking shit, he's still worried. I contact them and I let them know that I'm going to tell the story. And if they have a problem with me telling a story, like if they have a serious problem, it's like, girl, okay, I won't tell a story. But if they don't have a serious problem, and usually they don't really have a serious problem because I tell my stories in a way where people won't find out who they are in the first place, I tell them basically, like 90% of the time people know when I make story times about them. Now, it's been a few incidents that I talked about in a video where people ain't know I was gonna make story times about them, but oh well, live a little bit. Yeah, we just gonna do a little quick eyeshadow today. We ain't do nothing too serious. What prompted you to want to move to LA? So as a lot of my babies know, y'all know that I'm moving to LA. First of all, I've always wanted to live in I wanted to live in New York for the longest, but when YouTube took off, there's just more opportunities in LA, and LA is just a happy ass place, and I want to move, I want to explore. I feel like people should always take chances when it comes to moving and things like that. Move places. If you can afford it, move, explore the world. I don't plan on making LA home for the rest of my life, but for the next 10 years, that will be home. For at least the next 10 years, that will be home, and who knows, I might live there for the rest of my life. I don't know, girl. We'll see. But LA is just a very attractive place with a lot of attractive people. And it's just an attractive environment. And yeah, long term though, I want to own a place in Houston. I want to own a place in New York. And I want to own a place in LA. So there we go. I'm talking about some up north, okay, to the west, down south, 4 places. I've always wanted to live in New York, but New York was too expensive. I mean, LA is expensive, but New York is expensive, child, okay? Yeah, these things work beautiful as eyeshadows, sis. Beautiful. Look how pretty that is. It's so gorgeous. Y'all know my makeup aesthetic is like simple but glam, Oh, before we get into the rest of the questions, while I was on live stream the other day, I was playing with my subscribers when I said I could do FaceTime beauty consultation. Like I could do it for like an hour. I could do it like with my subscribers, and we could do it like by the hour or something like that. Like if y'all pay me, because my time is money. If y'all pay me, this sound mad ratchet, but it was actually a cute idea. And some of my subscribers were like, Kenneth, yeah, I would love to do that. So comment down below if y'all want to make that a thing where we could set up a time and day for me to FaceTime you guys. You send the money to my PayPal account and I sit down with you guys. You have some products, I have some products, and I teach you guys how to do your makeup. Like I'll walk through the steps with everyone as I'm doing my makeup, and you repeat what I do, and if you have any questions you ask them, and until when we do it, until you get it right. So definitely honestly, comment down below if we should really make that a thing, because it was actually kind of a cute idea. People FaceTime all the time anyway, so I don't know. If y'all want to do it, we can do it. I'm down for it. We can make that happen. We can have a lot of fun. Somebody asked me, will you ever do any type of reaction videos? When will you do a meet and greet? Okay, so we could end the video off with this question, and I'll continue the rest of the questions in another video. A lot of people, they always ask me to do reaction videos, and I do reaction videos as Kadeva Balenciaga. So for those of you who do not know who Kadeva Balenciaga is my alter ego, and I'll tell you about Kadeva in depth in a future video, but Kadeva is my alter ego. Let's just go like that. And Kadeva Balenciaga has a channel now. If you pay attention to my channel, you would know that. And she does reaction videos. Kadeva is going to do all types of things. Now, I wanted to end the video off with this because I wanted to let my subscribers know. Because if you're still watching this video, that means you're a loyal subscriber. And you being a loyal subscriber means that you are about to be a part of the on-running joke that I'm going to have on YouTube. So Kadeva started her channel last week, you guys. And some of my subscribers that are subscribed, they have been living for it. Some people are like, they could do without, which is understandable. But some people who don't know who Kadeva is and think that Kadeva is a real person, they've been criticizing Kadeva underneath her videos. Stupid motherfuckers. For you to have the audacity, sis, to criticize a character. These people are underneath Kadeva's videos, and I left all the comments where they are. You can go read the comments for yourself. I'll link Kadeva's channel down below also. But for you to go after, you're criticizing a character. I am sick of negativity. I really am, and I'm sick because and it's stupid ass bitches, some real stupid bitches. You're criticizing a character. And when I say criticize, I mean that these bitches are going in on Kadeva Balenciaga underneath the videos. And I just log into her account because y'all know Kadeva is me. I log into her account, y'all, the other day. I laughed so motherfucking hard because I was like, these are a whole bunch of dumbasses. These some dumbass people. Y'all criticizing a character. For you to feel the need to criticize people to that extent, like point blank period, bitch, that's ridiculous. You have a very sad life. You had a very sad life. Like the stuff they are saying, like, oh, you tranny nigger, and oh, you make black people look bad. Bitch, it's a character. You make black people look bad with your dumbass negativity. I'm sick of people being so negative, and I'm even more sick of the negative always talking about I'm tired of negativity. They be the main bitches spreading negativity, but they talking about I'm tired of negativity. Bitch, you are the negativity. What do you mean? You're the negativity in your life. And if you breathe positivity in your life and didn't feel the need to criticize people on any and every little thing that they did, bitch, you will be happy in your life and you wouldn't have to scream, I'm sick of negativity every 5 seconds. Bitch, you are the negativity. And I'm sick of bitches online that only run towards negative shit. You cannot sit there and say, oh, I'm such a positive person. I'm such a positive person. And you only run towards negative shit. You run past the positive articles and you run to the drama. You're a negative ass bitch. And if you want to be a negative bitch, that's fine. But don't go around screaming, I'm sick of negativity. When you're the negative bitch. I am sick of these bitches online, y'all. You know, if I really spoke my mind like I really, really wanted to, I would really get the girls together. But you know, speaking your mind these days is called being opinionated. Apparently, like, oh, you're opinionated and you're problematic. Yeah, I'm an opinionated bitch. What you want me to do is sit here and shut my mouth. I'm sick of bitches, honestly and truly. Okay, so to make the Jeffree Star highlighter work on me, what I'm gonna do is take a damn beauty blender and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna press it on my cheeks. And it works like that. Well, I'll be goddamn. I actually like this highlighter now. I'm glad that I found a way to make this highlighter work, girl, because I got all of them. I got every single last one of these. And it works beautiful. I'm the living truth. My highlight is to pop them. So let me go off camera very quickly and lash, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I put on some lashes, and you know, I just came to a realization that I actually do not look Like, I don't look terrible. To use like a face full of products that I absolutely hate, I actually look decent. So for the lippy, this is actually a formula that I absolutely love. Like, I really love this formula. This is from Lips by Victoria. I'll make sure I link her stuff down below. And this is in the color Victoria. And it's a matte lippy. And we're just gonna put that on the lips. It is so creamy. You know, this lip gloss is actually not that bad. It's really not horrible. There's just so many other better formulas out there. It actually worked. It's a little sticky. Wow, I look pretty good. I made everything work, y'all. I don't look as good as usual, but I look decent. Okay, guys, so that was it for this particular video. I'm very, very surprised right now because I actually look decent considering that I used a whole bunch of products I really don't like. And, you know, I made them work. That was the goal of this video, and I think we achieved that goal together, guys. I really, really do. Remember that I'm going to continue the Q&A in the next video that I'm upload or whatever. I'm just about to sit here right now and finish answering all these beautiful questions that you guys have for me. So make sure you tune in for the Q&A. Also, make sure you go to Kadeva's channel and subscribe to her channel because I'm going to continue the conversations that I started in this particular video on her channel, or I might do it in the next Get Ready With Me. I don't know. We will see. You know, I'm just full of all type of surprises. And if you feel like you are that bitch, continue being that bitch. If you feel like you are not that bitch, I'm here to tell you that you are that bitch. Love you. And as always, stay flawless. Drop the bass, I ain't about to drop the bass.